And so let's refurbish this one. First, see if we can turn it on and see what it has. Well, that's a good sign. Well, being that it's doing this, I bet it doesn't have a hard drive in it. Wow, this is a little bit older than the other Lenovo. It has an i5 at 3.2. That's probably a dual core. 3 gigs of RAM at 1333 hertz. No operating system. Yep, no hard drive. Looks like a fan's not working either. Well, confirmed there is no hard drive. Definitely dirty though. Let's give it some air. Now let's see if we can find some more RAM for it. See if it'll recognize an 8 gig stick. Well, I don't hear any beeping yet. We don't have anything on the screen either. So, oh, there we go. I just saw it. Well, what do you know? Maybe. I have a pair of matching 8 gigs, so let's see what it does. Pair of 8 gigs, or total of 16, plugged in. Close this down so I can get to the power button. No beeps. That's good. Now we wait for the screen. It's an older PC, so it might take a little bit longer. Yay, looky there. That's a good sign. Let's see what we can do with it now. Let's go put an SSD in it. One ATEC 256 gigabyte SSD installed. Now let's see. So far, so good. Now let's see if it will boot from the flash drive automatically. Probably not, but we'll see. Well, I'm gonna have to go into BIOS and change it. Boot configuration files are changed. Hey, there it is, booting up from the flash drive. Now I can get the operating system installed. It's booting up fast enough that hopefully it'll give me a blue screen if there is a problem. Security something, that's all I caught. So it turns out that although it'll recognize the 16 gigs, it won't access it, and that was what was causing the problem. So I now have a lesser amount in there. I'm thinking it's around 10. I think I have a 4 and 3 2s in it. You see it's loaded up to that point. That means I can install the Windows operating system. This is a Lenovo ThinkCentre. I believe it was an M60P. As you can see, you've got your audio jacks in the front, 2 USB ports, there's your power button, and a DVD, and I believe that is a burner. And let's see if I can spin this around without losing the connections to it. You've got audio ports in the back, DB9, VGA, and look like 4 USB ports there, a display port, which is unusual for the time period, Ethernet port, 2 USBs there. So it's got lots of things going on with it. Like I said, it's probably about 10 gigabytes worth of RAM, and, you know, it's a 256 gigabyte SSD. So it ended up not liking the 10, so it dropped down to 8, but there you go, it's working. There it is, fully installed. Now we got to get 7.5 years of updates in it. Well, hell, it's only worth $50. Might as well keep it for that price. So I'll find a use for it, or maybe it gets passed off to one of the grandkids.